Collect your thoughts. All right, so today we're not going to mess up once, right?
All right.
Okay. And again,
What's the fun in that?
I totally forgot what the name of our channel was. Who are we
Smack
again?
Talk Gaming. I got the T-shirt on. Oh.
Hey YouTube, and welcome to Smack Talk Gaming, the channel where we talk about retro, next gen, and everything in between. My name is Christian,
Yes.
and I put the K in Smack Talk Gaming. And joining me today is Mr. Shaun Carolyn, who puts the S in Smack Talk Gaming.
Or in silliness, I think. I don't know.
Are you trying to say you're the silly one? People are
I'm
gonna
a
think
little silly.
I'm the serious one here.
Yeah, because you are. You're always serious.
You know, S is for
You
serious as
told
well.
me to
Just
stop
FYI.
smiling before we started. So
Yeah, no smiling allowed. These are like pictures for your passport. No smiling. Funny story. I tell you that my passport picture actually had me with a big smile across my face. I was like,
What?
how is this allowed? But anyways, Shaun,
COVID.
how's it going? What's new
It's
with you?
going good. It's going good. Working more.
I
Yay.
noticed. I wasn't getting
Yay.
my normal news
Right?
updates. But
Bugging. I got Joy-Cons, gray ones. I might
those
sell
you
them though. We'll see.
of all Joy-Cons to buy, you buy the gray ones, the most
I
boring
know,
ones of
but it
them.
was cheap. It was a good deal. So I was just like, you have gray ones. You bought a whole system with gray Joy-Cons.
Well, I was one of those people who I'm like, I'm never gonna want the colored Joy-Cons. Who wants the colored Joy-Cons? When I pre-ordered my Switch, there were no colored ones left. Anyways, but who wants the colored Joy-Cons, right? And then eventually I ended up buying like the colored
Right?
Joy-Cons.
Because they're cool.
Whatever, they're cool. But most importantly, Shaun,
Oh,
what are you playing this week? Or what have you been playing this week?
what have I been playing besides Animal Crossing? What? First, no.
Listen, in my defense, I haven't played an Animal Crossing game, so really,
Yeah.
as I can see the records being broken by people
Right?
playing Animal Crossing, I really can't say
It's a
anything.
good game. It's a good game.
Well,
So,
I'll try one day. We'll do like a let's play kind of thing where
right?
we go through and we play some Animal Crossing. So Animal
Yes.
Crossing, you've been working. What else?
What else I've been playing? I was supposed to be playing Mario and I haven't. Sorry.
You're like me.
Oh,
I have an
you know
update.
what I played? Oh,
No, go ahead. What'd you play?
sorry. Overwatch demo
What'd you on Switch?
on Switch.
What'd you think?
It's okay. I don't know if I'll get into it, but
Yeah.
it was fun that it's a free demo for a week.
Yeah,
So,
you know what? That's pretty cool. I mean, I said I was gonna play some Mario. I did. I
oh,
finally
you did?
started playing some Super Mario 64. I've cleared out like maybe 3 or 4 levels, right? But I'm going back to collect more stars
Two
now.
stars.
I have like 6 stars.
You don't even
That's
have
getting.
10?
I don't even have 10 yet because I was
If you walk up the stairs in Mario and open the door for the
yeah.
first level, you
Mhm.
get 10 stars. So you didn't even do that.
I did not even do that. That's a pro tip that I did not even
That's a
know
pro,
existed.
that's a
I'm
pro
going
tip
to.
that doesn't exist. So
Oh well, there you go. See, I believed you.
I don't know why you
I
I
trusted you,
trust you.
Sean. You
Well,
betrayed me. Yeah. So I've been playing Mario. So clearly, the review that we were going to do soon seems like it's going to take a little bit longer. But I promise I will have that game finished soon.
I hope you do. I did beat a Bowser. So
Yeah,
long, a King Bowser.
yeah. You beat the game multiple
Yeah.
times, and I haven't beat the game once. So you know what?
Bye bye.
This
You
is
know what?
unfair.
Just to let
Unfair.
you, I won't give away anything,
Yeah.
but there is a legit ending to it.
I was there.
Yeah.
Like you have
It's
to collect
like,
150 stars and all that stuff, right?
well, no, you just need 70 and then you can beat Bowser.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's an actual ending. But if you do 150 or 100, is it 150 or
Yeah,
120, something like that, it
something like that. Yeah.
unlocks a cannon and you can shoot yourself up on top of the castle, which is fun.
Oh, cool. All right. Well, I will let you know next week how far I get, and probably
Okay.
throughout the week as well. But seeing how we've gotten over what games we've been playing this week, time to get into our
Batman.
gaming news, Sean. Oh yeah,
Gaming
Batman's over here.
news.
Batman. Like
Lego Batman,
just
Batmobile for
that
anyone
is
who
the
no.
Lego Batmobile from Lego. It's like 3,000 pieces that it took me a week to put together. It looks tiny, but it's actually 60
It's a good
centimeters,
size.
60 centimeters across. It's gigantic, and I can't
I'm
wait
jealous.
for the Batwing. I cannot wait for the Batwing to come out.
I'm jealous.
But Sean, in
Yes.
news this week, some
Oh.
things happen. First of all, this is something a topic that one of our Smack Talk people one of our Smack
Smack
Talk
Talk fans?
fans, not a fan, one of the Smack Talk founders, Mr. AK himself, wants to talk
AK,
about.
which was going to join us today, but he is having technical difficulties,
He
unfortunately.
actually did. He popped in, he
So,
popped out, and we didn't
he
know.
will. Hopefully, he'll be here next week.
Hopefully. But
Fingers
one thing
crossed
he
for
wanted to
AK.
talk about was something that Sean and I spoke about the first episode, and it was in regards to the Avengers game that came out, and the fact that Mario had beaten the Avengers and blah blah blah. And we basically said that we weren't interested in the new Avengers game. We were like, it doesn't look that great.
This is true.
Well, I did say that if the Avengers game actually went on sale, potentially at some point I might pick it up, just to see how it is. Sean, we may not need to wait much longer for that. There are reports that on the PC, there are less than 1,000 people playing the Avengers.
Less than 1,000.
Less than 1,000.
The funny thing is, I didn't realize it was an online game.
Well, yeah, no, you could play it. There's a single player mode, a story mode, and there is also like a team up mode as well for online play.
Oh,
right. So less than 1,000 players. That's a big issue, right?
That's a huge issue, right?
Or technically, like a AAA game.
It costs a lot of money to run those servers, and no one's on them.
Well, the servers plus Disney spending a lot of money. Disney/Marvel spending a lot of money on this. Right. You're assuming because they're licensing the products out or their characters out. And I think it's just the glitches and all that stuff that's happened. That's kind of like, I guess, hampered this game. Like when I saw it, I'm like, first of all, we talked about this earlier, so I'm not gonna get into everything. But
yeah,
the fact that it looked like they got the B cast to do the motion capture. They didn't get the voices and nothing. Everything seemed off. And then the glitches. It was it almost felt like the game, or seemed like the game was not polished. But it looks like,
I gotta tell you, Disney does not have a good track record with games.
They don't, and that's the sad part. Like we're superhero fans. Like we want good games.
Yeah, I would have played it. Right. Like even like Marvel Alliance 3 there. I haven't picked it up yet, but I probably will eventually pick it up.
I have it.
I played it. A fun like arcadey kind of.
I played it. I beat it. It's a fun game for multiplayer. For single player, it's pretty much the same thing over and over again.
You gotta play with buddies.
You gotta play with friends, just like, because when you play with friends, you realize how much your friends actually suck. And then you can laugh at them. Well, you suck, but you're working in a team, so you really can't laugh at them. You have to go revive them. So so yeah, it's a fun game. It's just that this one is not doing well. And you don't want to see that. You do want to see quality games come out. And as I said, if it does go on sale, which may be soon, I might pick it up just to try it out. And hopefully they patch it and hopefully they fix it. And you want them to do well because you want better games from them, or from just better games in general, right?
So do you think that maybe Disney might lean more towards just putting on mobile because it's cheaper for them?
I have my thoughts on mobile games, and I'm not a fan.
This might have done better on mobile.
Well, it looked like a mobile game. Like let's just say it.
Maybe it was supposed to be originally. I don't know.
From what I've heard, it's not. This was developed to be not next gen, but like a console game. So but then again, people could say that and just be lying. So it doesn't really matter. Oh well. At this point, Avengers not doing well. It's over. Like kind of like
it's not going to be on the PS5. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a Burger King special edition.
Ooh. Speaking of Burger King. Speaking of, so nice.
It's
segue.
Wednesday.
No, it is Wednesday. Yeah.
I wish.
So speaking of Burger King, this week, Sean and I, last week, Sean, we talked about the fact that we didn't see the UIs, so the user interfaces for the PS5, and we made a mistake.
Which was
we made a mistake. We thought that.
You did?
we didn't see the Xbox one, but apparently we just missed the video totally. So anyways, whatever.
Yeah, I didn't. I swear, I don't know.
I didn't see it, but anyways, we missed it.
I didn't see it coming,
matter.
but apparently it was there.
It was there. But this week there was a tweet from Burger King, the actual king himself from Burger King, and it's a little video, and he has a bag.
How did Sony pay the money to get the king?
They could afford the king because they know what the PS5. Right? Well, they are charging $10,000 per PS5, so that's why.
It's all going to the king.
It's all going to the king.
All makes sense.
And the king opens his bag, and this blue light flashes in the face, and he kind of looks up, and he looks back again, and it flashes. So, and it had the PlayStation sound, like the new sound. So people were like, they were confused. They're like, wait, why would the king be the one who's introducing the new UI for Sony? This is a very weird kind of action. And it went on for a day where people were posting videos and like, this is gonna be like, this is weird. Maybe it's the UI, but most people were smart and they said, well, it's probably not they're not going to release promotion. It's a promotion that's going to happen.
Right.
Literally the next day, Sony releases a video like 9:00 in the morning, just saying, hey everyone, we know there's been a lot of questions being asked. Here's our UX, they called it, the user experience, not the user interface. User experience. And I saw it, and I watched the video. The video, it's basically it started up like the old PS4 screen. Like there's a button there. They're talking about how it's optimized for 5K. You press the button, and it takes you in, and you see that if you were on like the idle mode, what did they call it, the sleep mode or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You start it, and the game you were playing is suspended. It's still suspended. So we had that on PS4.
Yeah.
Then the person was able to jump in to the game immediately, which is cool. Right. Again, same as PS4, nothing different. The one thing that's different was the layout. You saw like these cards. It was like cards just right across the dashboard, right? And different cards were for different things. Like it showed like when you pressed the PS button, it brought up the cards. Below it was kind of cool because it actually had the symbols for like mic and stuff like that. So you could tell that right off that you can probably lower the volume, raise the volume, like play around with the audio video settings in the actual just the front page. And then when you go back into the card section, it actually it actually showed you like little indicators. So for example, the person that was playing, it said that according to like they're estimating that they had 10 minutes remaining in that level.
Oh, estimates now.
Estimates.
Gaming estimates.
Also,
it's like GPS for your game.
Basically, it was telling them, it was giving them hints. It's like, hey, you can collect like 5 hats in this level, right?
5 hats.
Right? And then it said, apparently for PS Plus players, for some games, or some to most games, I'm assuming the PS5 optimized games, it will actually link you to a video or a web or just give you data on how to do that. So so this was Sony just basically saying, hey, guess what? All you guides out there, everyone creating guides, eliminated. We don't need that stuff anymore. It's right in the user interface.
People still go to guides.
People are still going to go to guides. Like there are going to be things that they're not going to have there. And then there were other parts where you can jump to like other games. The same thing, suspend games, stuff like that.
So this is classic Sony. Ooh, we're gonna do this. Oh, we're gonna have links to guides. Oh, look at this. Oh, and then they don't commit on it. Well, that's gonna be a hard and fast, dirty link to some IGN article.
Well, that's what I thought.
Right.
But what it is what happened was
we'll see.
In the video they showed the actual person, or not the person who clicked on the
flying into the screen.
A video popped up right on the screen. Yeah. And it started showing them how to do it. So I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. But they also showed where they talked about party chat, and we'll get into the chats in a bit.
Party chat.
They showed like someone was on, like one of the friends were online. They start a chat obviously with your friends. And if you're friends, so let's say you're playing a game.
Yeah.
I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
And you want to show me something, you can actually do picture in picture. So I can take your screen that you're showing your game, put it to the side and never look at it. And then I can play my game.
Wow. How rude.
Features that I've like are we really gonna use a lot of these things, right? It's very, very interesting. And also you can share like normal stuff, share the videos, like
All the normal.
the social media with friends. So I thought it was pretty well done. Is it anything that's head and
Mind
tails
blowing.
mind blowing? I so
I'd
far
say yes,
should be.
based on the 15 minutes you took to talk about it.
Well, they took 15 minutes, so I also took 15 minutes. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not blown away.
Yeah.
Like, did you look at it?
I looked quickly at it, and
Okay.
yeah, it's just they Xbox and the PlayStation ones at a brief glance look kind of
Mhm.
like the same-ish UI.
Yeah, yeah.
So
The worst part is the
it's like
Xbox
looking
One.
at a Tim Hortons and a Wendy's. They all look the same now. It's like the same designer does everything. It's like
Looking at the Xbox One, it's kind of like the weird part is Xbox will send the social media stuff to your phone, so they kind of integrated your phone because they're like, we know that the phone, your
right.
cell phone, is one of the most important things to you. So which I thought was cool. They've
When
integrated that.
Nintendo did that, everyone just flipped out and said they're fools. Now Xbox does it. Oh, it's the greatest invention of modern times.
We're talking about Nintendo, who couldn't even do voice chat on their system and
Yeah, it's
needed
on
a
their
phone to connect.
phones.
That is
It's
the dumbest,
beautiful.
dumbest thing I've ever heard in my
Hey, you
life.
know
Anyways,
what? They sold extra adapters for third parties, small businesses.
that's true. That's true. And
They're looking
and
out for
they
you.
and they also sold us cardboard and called it Labo or Labo. Anyways,
Lambo.
Labo.
I never bought any Lambo.
That's how much I have faith in Nintendo and all this stuff, because it's like, did you
You
guys
should.
spend all your time on just creating the Switch that you totally forgot about everything else that's required?
Hey, you know what? From the Wii U to the Switch, they were
Right.
going to go out of
It's
business.
more portable.
They
Yeah,
were
that's true.
practically
That's
going to go
true.
out of business, and they turned it around to be the best-selling company again. So,
That's true. That's
I
true.
mean, you got to give them some credit. And they took pieces of cardboard and made you buy them,
They made you buy cardboard. That is
right?
very
Like
true.
I mean, it sounds silly. You didn't buy it, but there's a lot of people that said, that's some good cardboard. I'm
Quick
getting
question:
six.
how come you didn't buy any cardboard for your daughter to play with?
You know
Because
what?
she's smarter
I
than
think because
that. Why?
she's a little young for it. A little young for it. She would
and
just tear it apart. So
because she
I,
realized that you
I
can make
keep
it
my
yourself.
Amazon card, right? I keep the Amazon cardboard and she can play with that.
That's very true. Yeah. So overall, I mean, with like, just, I know that we talk about Nintendo a lot, but overall with the PS5 and the Xbox user interface, again, we knew it was going to be released. The systems are a month away at this point.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, just get everything out, guys. Just get it
Right?
out.
Get it
Here.
out. Let's play it and see what happens.
So one more thing, Sean, in the
Oh no.
PS5
No.
space,
No.
PlayStation space,
I don't want to hear about this.
Game Informer,
Oh, okay.
the magazine, they actually had a huge piece on the Miles Morales game coming out for PS5.
Oh
And
yeah.
they had a few interesting videos that they showed. One video, which I thought was kind of cool, they showed like a boss battle between Rhino and Miles. So it looked pretty good. They also had like a video
What
with
else?
Peter Parker. Peter Parker's in this game as well. So
Oh
people were
yeah.
saying that they didn't know if Peter Parker was going to be taken out of this game, or
Was I was
how it
I
was.
heard right that he's non-playable character?
From what we've seen, we're assuming he's non-playable, but
Oh, okay.
again, at this point, nobody knows.
Like a
And
mentor.
probably, but the most important thing,
Hit A to jump.
Spider Cat
Got
is in
it.
this.
Spider Cat. What is the Spider Cat?
So
Everyone's lost their mind. I haven't heard so many references to a cat since Mario 3D World.
what you're saying is cats sell.
Right? It's
There you
true.
go.
I feel like it's a cheap ploy. They're like, well, everyone's so mad about this face problem.
Good point.
Look at this. We got a Spider Cat. Look over here. But it works, right? Everyone's like, oh, Spider Cat. So cute.
It's probably a gimmick. I mean, I really can't say anything against it.
Well, what's it
But
do? It just sits
I don't
beside
know.
Spider-Man and purrs, or
I kind of feel like it's just literally like a skin. So maybe let me explain a little bit more. So
yeah, I don't
there
know what's
is
going on with this cat.
so Miles Morales probably has a suit, or maybe it's part of the game where he has a backpack on. In the
Okay.
backpack, there's a
Oh,
cat with a
meow.
Spider-Man mask on. I'm not joking.
I gotta watch this video again.
So what happens? There's a video of him fighting somebody, and as he's about to do his zap move, the backpack comes forward. The cat also comes out, and
Was
they
he
both
like on his
zap.
arm at one point?
I think so. I think so.
Because I
Yeah.
saw that picture and I thought it was like a cat gun he had or something, or
No,
cat web shooter.
He's not
It's a legit
he's
like
not
fighting
firing.
force.
No animals were harmed in the making of this
Okay.
video. But yeah, Spider Cat it's real.
Spider
Sean.
Cat. It's real, and I can't wait for Krishna to tell me all about
Oh,
it.
I'm gonna like honestly.
Get ready for the poster behind your head. Spider Cat.
Big Spider Cat. Spider Cat. So we are excited for Spider-Man Miles Morales. It is coming out within 1 month.
Should be good. Guess what? I need to still play.
Let me guess before you say anything. Would that be Spider-Man and PS4 game?
Yes. Can they
When
bring
it
it
came
out on
out.
Switch so I can just play it in handheld?
No, because it's owned by Sony. They're not going to put it on the Switch.
Well, Microsoft's nice enough to put their stuff on Switch.
Yeah, Microsoft is moving towards, software.
Yeah, being together, all as one.
Software.
No, they're just being nice. Sony's a bully.
Well, I think Nintendo actually needs a little bit of help with those.
I think
right now.
Sony needs a lot of help with their bullying. People are
so?
sick of it. People are
Sony.
Sony.
Didn't Microsoft just buy Bethesda?
Yes.
No, I mean it's still a third party. They're like Microsoft now owns them, and in a recent interview, I think the Microsoft head said, "Well, we have no obligation in putting games out for other systems."
Right.
Now he didn't say he wasn't going to. He just said they have no obligation to.
But
do so.
Nintendo's gonna be okay with it. They're gonna go, Nintendo, we're gonna put a couple of games on your system.
Listen, if Nintendo,
Sony will think about it, right?
Listen, if one day I'm playing Halo on the Switch, I'm not going to complain.
Game Pass, right?
Yeah, why not? I'm not
Switch Pro, Xbox Game Pass, I'd buy it.
Oh, that would be the ultimate team up. That would be like Nintendo and Microsoft teaming up to take out Sony.
And I'd probably burn my PS4. Not really. I'd never burn it. I'd never burn a console, but I probably wouldn't play it as much.
We've talked about this, the fact that we've stupidly throughout our younger years traded away all of our games that we love. So no, we would not,
for the silly things.
Silly things.
Yeah. Put on the comments below what silly things you did with your precious treasures of video games.
Yeah, exactly.
Such as
please.
Super Nintendos, Famicoms, and NES classics.
And N64 games that we were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, the boxes.
I miss those games.
I had so many cardboard boxes, and then I threw them away, or sold them away.
I love those games.
You know why? Because at some point, you thought no one's really going to take gaming seriously, so I can just buy this stuff back whenever I want.
I kind of feel like
guess what? Everyone's into gaming now, so now
I feel like I was a little bit careless with some of the games too, right? And where I was like, who really collects boxes? And then now I'm collecting boxes and stuff like that.
Now you want that cardboard in pristine condition.
So good. Speaking of Nintendo, John.
Yeah, and boxes.
Something was
around your living room.
Around my living room. No.
Or if you took a Batmobile and like zoomed it around, right? In your living room.
That would be such an interesting concept, Sean.
Right?
Do you think Nintendo would do something like that?
They should. Or maybe they did.
What would they call it?
Probably Mario Kart Live, maybe. For $129.99 Canadian dollars.
So Sean, yes, Mario Kart Live is now
live. It's live.
Sean, please explain to us what Mario Kart Live is.
Well, I don't own it yet, which is sad. But I actually downloaded the game on my Switch, which I can't do anything with because you need the RC car to start up the game.
Okay, obviously. So before you continue, you need to go back a little bit and explain what you're talking about.
Okay, sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So okay, fine. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Mario Kart Live is basically an RC controlled Mario Kart with a camera on it that you control via your Switch. So what you see on the little camera on your RC car is actually being live streamed onto your Switch, and is an overlay of, you know, your classic Mario Kart, and you get to race around your living room and have fun. I don't know. But you got to set it up first, I guess I should say that. When you first start, you have to drive your RC car in a circle, and then that will set up the track, and it will say on your Switch, your track set. And then you can play like classic, like Mario Kart style, right? You're racing against virtual guys. You can actually race against other RC cars if you have another $129.99 plus tax. You can race against a Luigi Kart. But it's basically Mario Kart, AR Mario Kart, right? Augmented reality.
That's true. So do you think it's gonna work?
I think it's a good novelty that I'm falling into. But as a
For me,
long-standing game,
yeah.
I don't think Nintendo's going to be moving into the virtual reality Mario Kart
I
series,
just made fun of Nintendo selling us cardboard, which they did
right?
sell us cardboard. I didn't buy any. You didn't buy any because we're not that dumb.
No,
But do you think like how much room do you need to play this game? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like
that
if you have space, where are you gonna play this?
that is probably going to be a slight problem. I guess you have to clear out an area to make the track, right?
Mhm.
And I also heard that it's not so great to play outside. It's not a good idea. It doesn't work as good. So
You play it on the street and an actual car runs it over.
you
Yeah,
know that's gonna happen, right?
oh,
But
100%, 100%. I
but
mean,
yeah, I mean, apparently if you like, well, I know, I guess it sounds silly now that I say it out loud, but if you have like cardboard boxes that you like set up, you know, to make part of the track, and while you're driving, you hit them and fall down, they fall down, there'll be, you know, an obstacle in the course in the game, but it's obviously it's
so
gonna be
what you're
this is reality.
suggesting,
But they sold that as a thing.
yeah. So what you're suggesting is to use the Nintendo Labo stuff and create a
You could,
track.
right? It comes, I forgot that the Mario Kart comes with 4 gates, right?
Yes, it does.
Different colored gates. So that's kind of, I think, the markers to make your track, right?
It does.
So the system will know, okay, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. So it has points of reference,
I literally, as we went live
right?
on the show, I literally just purchased one just because I saw the prices jumping up to like $300 or $400. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. Like people, I hate
Yeah,
it when people like
it's
try to like just get other people for that like money like that. Like for me,
money
if
grab.
yeah, if I don't play it or if I don't like it, I probably sell it to like my friends, like someone like you, I'd give it
Yeah.
to. But I'm not
Oh,
gonna
you give it? No, you told me. Okay. You
sell
heard
it.
this live, right? I will give
Sean will.
Sean.
I will give it to Sean for $129.
Oh,
But I'm
that's
just
not
joking.
even a deal.
That's not a big deal.
400, man.
Yeah, I'm not too impressed with it. I do
But you
feel
bought
like
it.
it is gimmicky. I bought it because it's something that where I'm kind of like, okay, maybe, but who knows? The reason I bought it is because I know what's gonna happen. Like my
You know who's
cousin,
gonna, that's what I was just gonna say. You
right?
know who's gonna really love it,
Exactly, my niece, like people like that
right?
are gonna love this thing, and when I want to get it, they're going to be charging thousands of dollars for it, right? So I figured that you know what, I may as well just pick it up right now. That way, it doesn't have to like be super expensive. So are you
Right?
getting it?
I do want to, but we'll see. We'll
We'll
see.
see.
The
We'll see.
price is a factor, right?
Price is definitely a factor.
Right.
So Sean, we have two things quickly, and then
Oh, okay.
we're
There
actually
we gotta
done.
go.
We
Okay.
gotta go. The last thing is, did you see the trailer for the Monster Hunter
I
movie?
watched it this morning,
And
yes.
what'd you think?
And it's very Resident Evil-y,
Which we don't
which
hate those
isn't
movies.
bad.
We think they're entertaining,
Yeah. Which
right?
isn't bad, but from the little bit I know about Monster Hunter, I guess they get like sucked into the Monster Hunter world,
Yes, they did.
and they're like army guys. So it's like, I don't know how much that's gonna jive with the core fan base. I'm kind of surprised they went that way.
Yeah, well, they always try to make it real, right? And I'm like, okay, I guess.
I don't
How
know.
real can you get?
I feel like this day and age, you don't have to do that anymore. You could just have, she's a monster hunter in a monster hunter world, and fans will like that, right?
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel like you don't have to be like, oh, we gotta put reality in there and then jam them into this world, right? It's like, I guess it'll probably work. It'll probably be an okay movie, but I don't know if it's gonna be like a franchise, right?
Yeah, yeah, agreed.
Well, I
I
mean, Resident Evil, I didn't think would be a franchise, but
you know what? If
what's her face?
Mila Jovovich,
Yeah,
right?
she jammed out what, 6 of them. So
Six or yeah, I've only seen the first two, three, maybe. That's it.
I have all of them, but I still need to watch the last one.
um, yeah. So and as you said, like honestly, if it's entertaining, it's entertaining. I don't
Right.
really care, right? And last but not least, this is kind of funny, right?
Oh, this
So
is
Nintendo recently released a new character in Smash Brothers.
yeah,
He's Steve from Minecraft. So Minecraft's Steve. This is the
he's
builder guy.
rude.
And he's in the game,
Yeah.
and has nothing to do with how he performs in the game. As I said, it's kind of funny. He Let's just say his celebration or win screen is a little bit controversial. He is carrying a weapon. The weapon, once the I guess the windscreen shows up, appears to be in the shape of something else, a private part, I should say.
Phallic
Uh,
looking.
and People pointed it out, and I was like, "What am I seeing here?" And yeah, it's funny, Nintendo. Like, obviously, it's innocent. No one thought this. Just the way that the screen
The
shifted, and you're like,
positioning,
"Yeah,
yeah.
that's really all it is." I laughed,
But
what
it
you
will
think?
be edited.
It
For
will
every Krishna that laughs, 5 other people are enraged and upset,
Yeah, exactly.
right?
Everyone, internet, calm down.
Right. So
Like,
it's gonna be switched. Like what else? Something got switched in was it Smash?
well, they did an update.
I thought someone's fighting
No,
victory
there was
pose
there
was
was a huge.
upsetting
Oh,
before too.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Or maybe it was Mario Kart. Someone's movement
Yeah,
was controversial and they actually edited it out. So,
interesting.
and it wasn't the Luigi face, it was something else.
You know what?
Oh, it
You're
was Splatoon, one of the Splatoon characters.
really?
Yep.
Oh,
They
okay.
did something, I forget. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll remember by next week. But
All right, do that. You look it
they
up.
they did a controversial move and that got actually taken out of the game. So I
Really
bet you this Steve thing will be edited,
removed.
right?
Did
Because
they
it's
flip?
like his weapon he's holding,
It's his
right?
weapon, and it's like, did
So
they?
it's just where his hand positioning, it'll probably be moved or
Yeah,
something quick,
that's
right?
it.
So
Yeah, that was just easy. And I mean, like honestly, like
it doesn't look like he's holding a phallic
childish people like
substance,
myself were the ones who were laughing their heads off
right?
when they saw it. But whatever. But before we go, one quick thing that we totally forgot about the
Oh,
PS5 that was released. People were outraged about this.
what's
Was the
that?
fact that you can now record the voice conversations that are happening in the
Oh
PS5.
yeah,
Now Sony came out quickly and said that they are not recording it. So Sony's not
yeah.
recording it. The
You
players are given
can,
the
right?
option. Sean, we've talked about this before.
Yeah,
We think it's a good thing.
yeah,
Like the amount of listen, we're living in an age where people say whatever they want to say just because they're
right,
hiding behind their computer screens, right?
right. They
And
think they can get away with it. So
exactly. So, you know what? People need to take ownership for the stuff they say and what they
right,
do. And if someone says something that's inappropriate, and it can be inappropriate for any reason, like
right,
against women or racist comments or anything like that,
yeah,
if they're reported and their accounts shut down, hey, it's their own fault,
right.
right?
Uh,
So you and I, we've agreed this is a good thing.
I think so. I think so because it's just like the couple of times I ever been online with chats been a disaster. Like there's either someone just like you said, either just like spewing out racist or just constantly swearing or
Yeah.
just nonsense, right? Where it's like I end up turning it off, but
Mhm.
it's like at some point, like you said, it's like at some point you need that button to be like, okay, this is what you're saying. I'm sending it to Sony and they can decide whether if it's too far or not, right?
Yeah. Everyone's just, it's a game, guys. Come on. It's all
Right.
it is.
Right. It's like we like smack talking, but then
We like
people get
talking. Yeah. We're not
people
insulting each
people
other's.
start taking it
Yeah.
to heart, right? And
Yeah.
getting silly.
Like there are times where Sean and I are smack talking each other, and yes, hairs do start to flow, but we know it's
We're
just for fun.
sensitive. I'm sensitive. I'm
sensitive
very
people.
sensitive.
So with that, Sean,
I'm sensitive. Yes.
let's end the show today.
Okay, let's end the show before I get beat up.
Yeah, perfect. So thank you everyone for joining. This was another, I guess, episode. We call it episode of Smack Talk Gaming. My name is Christian, and I put the K in Smack Talk. And joining me today, as always, was Mr. Sean Caroline,
Mr.
putting
Sean.
the S
in Silly Talk.
in Silly Talk and Smack Talk
I
Gaming.
mean Smack Talk.
and
AK, who was here, but he popped off. But he'll be here next week. We'll fix the technical problems. And Pamela wants to say hi.
And Pam wants to say hi. Pam can say hi.
Hi, Pammy. You want to say bye? Say bye, everyone.
Tell our
she's
bye.
running. Want to say bye?
We would have got more views, but
come here, you. Nah. She said nah.
She's a smart kid. She's like, I don't want to be in your stupid videos.
I thought you don't get enough hits. I'm not going.
Well, with that,
we're at it,
everyone. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for watching and listening to my gibberish and Krishna's very eloquent talk.
And next week, we're going to have Sean host the show for us.
Oh, yeah. You think so, eh?
Oh, he'll be doing it.
We'll see.
Give us a thumbs up if you want Sean to host the show for us next week.
Oh!
We'll see. All right, guys.
Okay.
Talk to you next week. Bye.